कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण प्रभु, दंडवत प्रणाम। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण
Computer.
कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम
Ravi Prabhuji, Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी।
Dandavad Pranam. So you are on
लैपटॉप ओनली प्रभु जी।
laptop. Okay. I'm not sure with Deepa Mata join అయితే వాళ్ళ మదర్ కి వాళ్ళ ఫాదర్ కి ఏదో హాస్పిటలైజ్ అయింది నిన్న.
అవునవును ప్రభు జీ.
మిమ్మల్ని హోస్ట్ చేస్తాను ప్రభు, బట్ ఐ విల్ బి దేర్ ఇన్ ద కాల్.
యా షూర్ ప్రభు జీ.
Just in case.
Yeah.
I'm making you.
Yeah, Prabhuji, I can run till 8:30, no problem. After 8:30.
You can run then. I will be there.
Okay. Okay.
By that time, and I'll take over if you are in a this call. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I will be there. Just like yesterday, we recite, Chaitanya Charitamrita verses and continue like that. You just share your screen. Actually,
Yes, sure.
so this is called, Costco. Costco is wholesale shopping.
ఏంటి ప్రభు అది?
Shopping, wholesale.
Okay.
The food, nuts, cereals, అన్ని దొరుకుతాయి. కాకపోతే మెంబర్షిప్ ఉండాలి.
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे। हाँ यस प्रभु जी। हरे राम हरे हरे। हाँ ओके प्रभु जी। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण। Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram.
Sorry, my your card they only want to go there.
I'll check. Okay. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
They're asking you to come.
Hare Krishna.
So I said, "How many father?" Oh my God, my father is in hospital.
Hare Krishna.
He's something.
I'll take.
Yeah.
I'll check. We'll take a seat now. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram.
See that?
Hare Krishna, Krishna
I'm
Krishna,
see it is
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram.
what a nice.
Hare Krishna,
What? What?
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. She's eating.
What?
Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
हरे कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण
हरे
कृष्ण
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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे
राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 राम राम हरे Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद।
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji and Matais. Yeah, thanks for joining. I'm starting with Mangalacharan prayers. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Agdhanatimirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chashkuru Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swami Nitiramine Namaste Saraswati Deve Kauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Pachyatade Satarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Sivasati Kauravakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Samyukta Mataji, please can you start?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yeah, Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yeah,
Translation.
Mata, I'll recite the verse, okay?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Suni krodha kaila sabha padu yara gana save meli kare tabe prabhura nindana.
Translation. Hearing of the incident, all the students became greatly angry and joined together in criticizing the Lord.
Sabadesha brashta kaila ekalani mani brahmana marite chahe dharma bhaya nahi.
Translation. Nimai Pandita alone has spoiled the entire country, they accused. He wants to strike a caste Brahmana. He has no fear of religious principles. Purport. In those days also, the caste Brahmanas were very proud. They were not prepared to accept chastisement even from a teacher or spiritual master.
Yeah, please continue, Mataji.
Yes.
Yeah. Puna yadi aichekare mari bata hare konva manushahaya ki karite pare.
Translation. If he again performs such an atrocious act, certainly we shall retaliate and strike him in turn. What kind of important person is he that he can check us in this way?
Yeah, read Mataji this. Translation and first paragraph. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yeah. Prabhura nindaya sabara buddhi haila nasha vidyakarao nahaya prakasha.
Yeah, read this one, Mataji. Till this.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
When all the students thus resolved, criticizing Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, their intelligence was spoiled. Thus, although they were learned scholars, because of this offense, the essence of knowledge was not manifested in them. Purport. In the Bhagavad Gita, it is said, Mayaya Pahrata Gnana Asuram Bhavam Ashridaha. When one becomes inimical to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, adopting an atheistic attitude, Ashuram Bhavam, even if one is a learned scholar, the essence of knowledge does not become manifested in him. In other words, the essence of his knowledge is stolen by the illusory energy of the Lord. In this connection, Sri Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakura quotes a mantra from the
Svetavtara Upanishad 6.23. Yasya deve para bhaktir yata deve tata gurau tasyate katita hyarta prakashante mahatmanaha. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Sandhya Mataji, please can you read?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. The purport of this verse is that one who is unflinchingly devoted to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Vishnu, and similarly devoted to the spiritual master with no ulterior motive, becomes a master of all knowledge. In the heart of such a devotee, the real essence of the Vedic knowledge becomes manifested. This essence is nothing but surrender unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Vedaischa sarvair aham eva vedyaha. Only unto one who fully surrenders to the spiritual master and the Supreme Lord does the essence of Vedic knowledge become manifested, not to anyone else. The same principle is emphasized by Srila Prahlad Maharaj in Srimad Bhagavatam 7.5.24. Iti pumsarpita Vishnu bhaktischainava lakshana kriyate bhagavatyatha tanmanye dhitam uttamam. A person who directly applies these 9 principles, hearing, chanting, remembering, etc., in the service of the Lord is to be understood as a greatly learned man who has assimilated the Vedic literatures as well, very well. For the goal of studying the Vedic literature is to understand the supremacy of Lord Krishna. Sridhara Swami confirms in his commentary that first one must surrender to the spiritual master, then the process of devotional service will develop. It is not a fact that only one who diligently pursues an academic career can become a devotee. Even with no academic career, if one has full faith in spiritual master and the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he develops in spiritual life and real knowledge of the Vedas. The example of Maharaja Katwanga confirms this. One who surrenders is understood to have learned the subject matter of the Vedas very nicely. One who adopts this Vedic process of surrender means surrender learns devotional service and is certainly successful. One who is very proud, however, is unable to surrender either to the spiritual master or to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Thus, he cannot understand the essence of any Vedic literature. Srimad Bhagavatam Prabhuji, someone can read now.
Vanilla Mataji is here. She'll read.
शब्द ब्रह्मणि निष्णातो न निष्णयात् परे यदि श्रमस्तस्य श्रमफल हि अधेनुम् इव राक्षतः. If one is learned in the Vedic literature but is not a devotee of Lord Vishnu, his work is useless waste of labor, just like the cow, just like keeping of a cow that does not give milk. Anyone who does not follow the surrendering process but simply interested in academic career cannot make any advancement. His profit is only his labor for nothing. If one is expert in the study of Vedas but does not surrender to the spiritual master or Vishnu, all his cultivation of knowledge is but a waste of time and labor.
Yeah, Prabhu. Tatapi dambika padoya namra nahi haya yahanta han prabhura ninda hasi se karaya.
Yeah, Radhika Mataji, please can you read?
Yeah, sure. Translation. But the proud student community did not become submissive. On the contrary, the students spoke of the incident anywhere and everywhere. In a laughing manner, they criticized the Lord.
Sarvagya Gosani Jani Sabara Durgati Ghare Vasi Chinteta Sabara Avyahati.
Translation. Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, being omniscient, could understand the degradation of these students. Thus, he sat at home contemplating how to rescue them.
यथा यथा अध्यापकाः शिष्यगणा धर्मी कर्मी तपोनिष्ठा निंदका दुर्जना.
Translation. All the so-called professors and scientists and their students generally follow the regulative principles of religion, fruitative activities, and austerities. The Lord thought, yet at the same time they are blasphemers and rogues. Purport. Here is a depiction of materialists who have no knowledge of devotional service. They may be very religious and may work very systematically or perform austerities and penances, but if they blaspheme the Supreme Personality of Godhead, they are nothing but rogues. This is confirmed in the Hari Bhakti Shuddhodaya 3.11. Bhagavad Bhakti Hinasya Apranasya eva dehasya Jati Shastram Japastapa Mandanam Loka Ranjanam.
No, Mataji,
If they
you should read.
sorry. Okay, sorry. Bhagavad Bhakti Hinasya Jati Shastram Japastapa Apranasya eva dehasya Mandanam Loka Ranjanam. If they are without knowledge of devotional service to the Lord, then great nationalism, fruitative, political, or social works, science, or philosophy are all simply like costly garments decorating a dead body. The only offense of persons adhering to these principles is that they are not devotees. They are always blasphemous towards the Supreme Personality of Godhead and his devotees.
Hare Krishna, Mother. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. One second.
Prasanna Mataji, Durga Prasanna Mataji, please.
यही सब मोरा निंदा अपराध है थे.
Translation. If I do not induce them to take to devotional service because of committing the offense of blasphemy, none of these people will be able to take to it.
निस्तारिते ऐलामा मी हैला विपरीता ये सब दुर्जानेरा कैचे हाई बेकाईता.
I have come to deliver all the fallen souls, but now just the opposite has happened. How can these rogues be delivered? How may they be benefited?
आमा के प्रणति करे हाया पापा क्षया ताबे से इहारे भक्ति लाओ लया.
If these rogues offer me obeisances, the reactions of their sinful activities will be nullified. Then, if I induce them, they will take to devotional service.
मोरे निंदा करे ये ना करे नमस्कारा ये सब जीवेरा अवश्य करीबा उद्धारा.
I must certainly deliver all these fallen souls who blaspheme me and do not offer me obeisances.
अतएव अवश्यामि संन्यास करीबा सन्यासी बुद्धि मोरा प्रणता हैबा.
I shall accept the sannyasa order of life, for thus people will offer me obeisances. Think of me as a member of a renounced order. Purport. Among the members of Varnashrama institution, social orders, Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Shudra, the Brahman is considered the foremost, for he is the teacher and spiritual master of all the Varnas. Similarly, among the spiritual orders, Brahmachari, Grihastha, Vanaprastha, and Sannyasa, the Sannyasa order is the most elevated. Therefore, a sannyasi is a spiritual master of all the varnas and ashramas, and a brahmana is also expected to offer obeisances to sannyasi. Unfortunately, however, caste brahmanas do not offer obeisances to Vaishnava sannyasi. They are so proud that they do not offer obeisances even to Indian sannyasis. What to speak of European and American sannyasis? Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, however, expected that even the caste brahmanas would offer respectful obeisances to a sannyasi, because 500 years ago, the social custom was to offer obeisances immediately to any sannyasi, known or unknown. The sannyasis of the Krishna conscious movement are bona fide. All the students of Krishna consciousness movement have undergone the regular process of initiation. As enjoined in Haribhakta Vilas by Sanatan Goswami, Tada Diksha Vidanena Dvijatvam Jayate Nrina. By the regular process of initiation, any man can become a Brahmana. Thus, in the beginning, the students of our Krishna consciousness movement agreed to live with devotees, and gradually, having given up 4 prohibited activities, illicit sex, gambling, meat eating, and intoxication, they become advanced in the activities of spiritual life. When one is found to be regularly following these principles, he is given the first initiation Harinam, and he regularly chants at least 16 rounds a day. Then, after 6 months or the year, he is initiated for the second time and given the sacred thread with the regular sacrifice and rituals. After some time, when he advances still further and is willing to give up this material world, he is given the sannyasa order. At that time, he receives the title Swami or Goswami, both of which mean master of the senses. Unfortunately, Dibams, so-called Brahmanas in India, neither offer them respect nor accept them as a bona fide sannyasis. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu expected the so-called Brahmanas to offer respect to such Vaishnava sannyasis. Nevertheless, it does not matter whether they offer respect nor whether they accept these sannyasis as bona fide, for the Shastra describes punishment for such disobedient so-called Brahmanas. The Shastric injunction declares, Devata Pratimam Drishtva Yatim Chaiva Tridandina Namaskaram na Kuryadya Prayaschittayete Naraha. One who does not offer respect to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, to his deity in the temple, or the Tridandi sannyasi must undergo Prayaschitta atonement. If one does not offer obeisances to such a sannyasi, the prescribed Prayaschitta is to fast for 1 day.
Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Laitman Prabhuji, are you there? Or maybe Giraj Prabhuji. Will you be able to explain that part?
Which part, Prabhu?
This part means Brahmacharya, Vaishnava, and then Grihastha. So there are 4 ways people can go to sannyasa: Brahmacharya, Grihastha, Vanapapastra, and sannyasa.
Vanaprastham. Chaturvarnyam Maya system. So Krishna, according to guna and karma, according to the qualities of work, and according to guna and activities. So we can see easily, like, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. Brahmanas like teachers, they are like administrators. Vaishya like business class of farmers. Shudra like laborers who support all these 3. So that is the social order. And the spiritual order is Brahmacharya, Grihastha, Vanaprastha, Sannyasa. First 25 years of a human being life in this Kali life, 100 years. If you take 100 years of time, so first for 25 years life is Brahmacharya, and from 25 to 50 years the Grihastha life, married life, and then 50 to 75 in that age, Vanaprastha stage, and after 75 onwards is completely sannyas, the consciousness. So once somebody can from Brahmacharya directly Vanaprastha, sannyasa, Grihastha, somebody can take up in the spiritual order, Grihastha ashram. So these orders, these social orders and the spiritual orders created by Krishna himself. Chaturvarnyam Maya Srishtam Guna Karma Vibhavata. So your question specific to any
No, I did not have any specific questions. I just had questions on spiritual orders, means how exactly one has to follow spiritual orders.
Yeah. Yes. First 25 years, this is according to Vedic scripture. First 25 years, that's what it is. 100 years of time. The Kali Yuga time frame is 100 years. In previous Yugas, if you take Dwapara Yuga, 1000 years, people lived in 1000 years. And before that, 10,000 years, that Treta Yuga. And in Satya Yuga, 1 lakh years, a person lived in that time. So if you take 100 years of lifetime, first 25, then next 25 to 50, 50 to 75, 75 to and the end of life. So that's the thing.
Prabhuji, now nobody's living for 100 years now, Prabhuji. So how come?
Yeah. Yes. So these spiritual orders are so state of consciousness, Prabhuji. I mean, Brahmacharya, Grihasthashram, and Vanaprasthashram, Sannyasashram. Somebody, Brahmacharya, now we see in our temples, Brahmacharis. So they wanted to adopt the principles of complete. They don't want to undergo the Grihasthashram. directly from brahmacharya. They serve in temples up to 50 years, and then they enter into vanaprastha stage, and then ultimately, according to the surrender, they get the sannyasa order. So so here the sannyasa order is the most prevalent. Therefore, a sannyasi is a spiritual master of all the varnas and ashramas, and a brahman is also expected to offer obeisances to a sannyasi, right?
Can I add something?
So basically, that's a concept. Yes, please add to.
I'm sorry, go ahead, bro. Please go ahead.
See, he is given sannyasa order at the time he receives the title Swami or Goswami, both of which mean master of the senses. So sannyasa order anedi, so sannyasi, the state of consciousness, I mean, a person in the grahastha ashram also, one can adopt the principles of sannyasa ashram. How can basically controlling the senses in all the spiritual orders. Ultimately, one has to control the senses, serve the Supreme Lord. We have that verse, Rishikena Sevanam Bhakti Ruchyate. We have to engage all of our senses in the serving Supreme Lord, whatever spiritual order we are in. Okay, that is according to the age wise, that is divided. First 25 years, from 25 to 50, 50 to 70, and then 75 onwards. So that's a state of consciousness we have to understand. So yeah, you can add, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu. Who asked this question actually? Gaurav Prabhu or Sapal Prabhu?
Yeah, Gaurav Prabhuji.
Gaurav Prabhu. Okay. Gaurav Prabhuji, as our Giriraj Prabhu explained, it is, Varnashrama means it has two parts in the name itself, Prabhu. One is Varna and the next one is Ashrama. Okay. Now Krishna has created this Varna and Ashrama. What is Varna for? Varna is a social responsibility. According to your ability, how you can support the social system, the outside world. That is what Varna means. Yeah. According to your ability, you are divided into 4 types. Human beings are divided into 4 types. Okay. And Ashrama means individual growth of the 100 years, or now you take it as 60 or 70, whatever it is. As Kaliga progresses, this 60 will become 30 also. Okay, but now it is 60 to 70 we are at. Earlier it was 100 years, right? Yeah. So as we progress, we will decrease. So this is Ashrama is the individual thing. Individually, how you are going towards the Lord. And Varna means socially, with the skills you have, how you can contribute to the society. That is how these two are divided. Okay. Varna means if you have an administrative qualities, you are coming under Kshatriya. If you are having a Brahmanical qualities, you are categorized as Brahmana. If you are having a complete Vaishya mentality, like you earn money by hook or by crook, you are under Vaishya category. And if you are completely skilled person, skilled, very, very, very highly skilled in your field, then you are Shudra. Okay, there is no distinction that one is high and one is low. All of the 4 are contributing equally to the social structure. Okay, the next one is Ashrama. Now all these people socially they are doing it, okay, for the society, but for individually, how are they developing? Again, there are 4 phases which every human should go. What are those phases? Brahmacharya. Okay, and then he should take some responsibility. Yeah. Of marrying and taking care of the family. That is grihastha. Okay, and then after having a progeny and all, he should gradually decrease his attachments to these things. And at last he should take completely, he should divide, he should cater his time to the devotional service. So depending upon his energy levels, the ashramas are created, Prabhu. Okay, the sannyasi's order is created to preach, because at that time he doesn't have a lot of energy to do himself. So what he does preach based on experiences he get. Now all these things are why? All these things are how they are created, so that the society goes towards the Lord or towards the spirituality. So in ISKCON we generally started Daivi Varnashrama. Varnashrama not for economical benefit, Varnashrama not for what is a philosophical debates. No, nothing for that. Only Varnashrama is for Daiva, to satisfy God. That is the main purpose of Varnashrama, Prabhu.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you for
Prabhuji.
explaining.
And Giriraj Prabhu, did I miss anything?
Thank you, Prabhuji, for enhancing the answer. Nice. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Yeah. Lalitman Prabhuji, please continue.
Giriraj Prabhu?
Yeah, let me do. Yes. Pranatite habe ihara aparada kshaya nirmala hrudaya bhakti karaiba udaya.
Translation: offering obeisances will relieve them of all reactions to their offenses. Then, by my grace, devotional service, bhakti, will awaken in their pure hearts. Purport by His Divine Grace. According to the Vedic injunctions, only a Brahmana may be offered sannyasa. The Shankara Sampradaya, Ekadanda Sannyasa Sampradaya, awards the sannyasa order only to caste Brahmanas or born Brahmanas, but in the Vaishnava system, even one not born in a Brahmana family may be made a Brahmana, according to the direction of the Haribhakti Vilasa. Tatha Diksha Vidhanena Vijatvam Jayate Nrinam. Any person from any part of the world may be made a Brahmana by the regular process of initiation, and when he follows Brahmanical behavior, observing the principles of abstaining from intoxication, illicit sex, meat eating, and gambling, he may be offered sannyasa. All the sannyasis in Krishna consciousness movement who are preaching all over the world are regular Brahmana sannyasis. Thus, the so-called caste Brahmana should not object to offering them respectful obeisances. By offering such obeisances as recommended by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they will diminish their offenses and automatically awaken to their natural position of devotional service. As it is said, Nitya Siddha Krishna Prema Sadhya Kab Nitya Siddha Krishna Prema Sadhya Kabunaya. Krishna Prema can be awakened in a purified heart. The more we offer obeisances to sannyasis, especially Vaishnava sannyasis, the more we diminish our offenses and purify our hearts. Only in a purified heart can Krishna Prema awaken. This is the process of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's cult, the Krishna consciousness movement. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Thank you. Yes, Sapan Prabhuji, please continue.
Hare Krishna. Translation: all the unfaithful.
1 minute, Prabhuji. Giresh Prabhuji will read Sloka.
Yes. Esaba pasandira tabe haiba nistara harako na upaya nahi ye yukti sara.
Translation: all the unfaithful rogues of this world can be delivered by this process. There is no alternative. This is the essence of the argument.
ये दृढ़ युक्ति करी प्रभु आछे घरे केशवा भारती ऐला नदिया नगरे.
After coming to this firm conclusion, the Lord continued to stay at home. In the meantime, Keshav Bharati came to the town of Nadia.
प्रभु तांरे नमस्कारी कैला निमंत्रणा भिक्षा करैया तांरे कैला निवेदना.
The Lord offered him respectful obeisances and invited him to his house. After feeding him sumptuously, he submitted to him his petition. Purport: according to the system of Vedic society, whenever an unknown sannyasi comes to a village or town, someone must invite him to take prasadam in his home. Sannyasis generally take prasadam in the house of a Brahmana because Brahmana worships the Lord Narayana Shila or Salagramashila, and therefore there is prasadam that the sannyasi may take. Keshav Bharati accepted the invitation of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Thus the Lord had a good opportunity to explain his desire to take sannyasa from him. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yeah, Chandamal Prabhuji.
Tumita Ishvara Bata Sakshat Narayana Kripa Kari Karamora Samsara Mocha.
Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Sir, you are directly Narayana. Therefore, please be merciful unto me. Deliver me from this material bondage.
Bharati kahe na tumi Ishvara antaryami ye kara se kariba swatantra nahi ami.
Kesava Bharati replied to the Lord, you are the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the Supreme Soul, the Super Soul. I must do whatever you cause me to do. I am not independent of you.
Etabali Bharati.
You
can try, Prabhu. You want to try? You can try that tune.
Etabali Bharati Gosani Kotayate Gela Mahaprabhu Tahayai Sanyasa Karila. Translation by Srila Prabhupada Vijay. After saying this, Kesava Bharati, the spiritual master, went back to his village Katwa. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went there and accepted the renounced order of life sannyasa. But at the end of his 24th year, at the end of fortnight of waxing moon, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu left Navadvipa and crossed the river Ganges at a place known as Nidayara Ghata. Then he reached Kantaka Nagara or Katoya Katwa, where he accepted a Ekadanda Sannyasa according to the Sankarite system. Since Keshav Bharati belongs to the Sankarite Shet, he could not initiate Chaitanya Mahaprabhu into the Vaishnava Sannyasa order, whose members carry the Tridanda. Chandrasekhara Acharya assisted in the routine ceremonial work of the Lord's acceptance of sannyasa. By the order of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Kirtana was performed for the entire day, and at the end of the day, the Lord shaved off his head hair. On the next day, he became a regular sannyasi with one rod, Ekadanda. From that day on, his name was Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Before that, he was known as Nimai Pandita. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the sannyasa order traveled all over Radha Desha, the region where the Ganges River cannot be seen. Keshava Bharati accompanied him for some distance. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Yeah, Gaurav Prabhuji, please.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah. You want to try?
No, Prabhuji. I don't think I will be able to make it.
You can, if you repeatedly hear, you can get it. Sange Nityananda Chandra Shekhara Acharya Mukunda Datta Eitina Kaila Sarva Karya.
Translation: when Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accepted sannyasa, three personalities were with him to perform all the necessary activities. They were Nityananda Prabhu, Chandrasekhar Acharya, and Mukunda Datta.
Adi Lilara Kaila Sutra Ganana Vistari Varnila Iha Dasa Vrindavana.
Translation: thus I have summarized the incidents of Adi Leela. Srila Vrindavana Dasa Thakura has described them elaborately in Chaitanya Bhagavata.
Wonderful. Actually, go back to the previous verse, Prabhuji. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, written by Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, submitting himself. I am just giving just a glimpse, very detailed explanation in the Chaitanya Bhagavata that is written by Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur. So, Vistari Varnila Iha Dasa Vrindavana. So, Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur has described them elaborately in his Chaitanya Bhagavata. So, this is Chaitanya Charitamrita. Just a taste, giving some taste of the nectar of pastimes of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. In detail, we can find in Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur's Chaitanya Bhagavata. Both are great Vaishnava acharyas. Yes, continue, Prabhuji. Yashoda Nandana Haila Sachira Nandana Chaturvidha Bhakta Bhava Kare Aswadana.
Translation. The same Supreme Personality of Godhead who appeared as a son of Mother Yashoda has now appeared as a son of Mother Sachi, relinquishing four kinds of devotional activities. Purport: servitude, friendship, parental affections, and conjugal love for the Supreme Personality of Godhead are the basis of four kinds of devotional activities. In Santa,
In
Santa, the marginal stage of devotional services, there is no activity. But above the Santa humor are servitude, friendship, parental affection, and conjugal love, which represent the gradual growth of devotional service to higher and higher platforms. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu. Yeah, we'll conclude after reading the Suman Prabhuji. Suman Prabhuji are there?
Under the turn 9,
yeah, Suman Prabhuji is there. Suman Prabhuji are
yes, Prabhuji.
You're able to read?
Yeah. I think Akinchan Prabhu also joined. So learn another 2 verses, then we can go to verses.
Okay.
మీరు ఓకేనా ప్రభు మీరు 8:30 అన్నారు ఓకే
ఓకే ప్రభుజీ
yes sure thank you ప్రభు స్వామాధుర్య రాధా ప్రేమ రాస ఆస్వాదితే రాధా భావ అంగీకారి యాచే భాలా మాతే.
Hare Krishna. Translation. To taste the mellows of Srimati Radharani's loving affairs in her relationship with Krishna and to understand the reservoir of pleasure in Krishna himself, as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accepted the mood of Radharani. Purport. In this connection, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakura writes in his Anubhasya, Sri Gaura Sundara is Krishna himself with the attitude of Srimati Radharani. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu never gave up the attitude of gopis. He remained everlastingly predominated by Krishna and never accepted the part of predominator by imitating conjugal love with an ordinary woman, as Sahajiyas generally do. He never placed himself in the position of debauchee. Lusty materialists like the members of the Sahajiya Sampradaya hanker after women, even others' wives. But when they try to ascribe the responsibility for their lusty activities to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they become offenders to Swarupa Damodara and Srila Vrindavana Dasa Thakura. In Sri Chaitanya Bhagavata Adikanda, chapter 15, it is said.
Yeah, thank you, Prabhuji. Akinchan Prabhuji will continue. Akinchan Prabhuji?
Yes, bro.
Yeah, from.
Go to switch on the fridge.
सबे पर स्थिरा प्रति नाही परिहासा स्थिरी देखी दूरे प्रभु है ना एका पासा. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu never even joked with other wives. As soon as he saw a woman coming, he would immediately give her ample room to pass without talking. He was extremely strict regarding the association of women. The Sahajiyas, however, posed as followers of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, although they indulged in lusty affairs with women. In his youth, Lord Chaitanya was very humorous with everyone, but he never joked with any woman, nor in this incarnation did he talk about women. The Gauranga Nagari party is not approved by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu or Vrindavan Das Thakura. Even though one may offer all kinds of prayers to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, one should strictly avoid worshipping him as a Gauranga Nagara. The personal behavior of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and verses written by Sri Vrindavan Das Thakura have completely repudiated the lusty desires of Gauranga Nagaris. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Thank
Girish
you.
Prabhuji, yeah, Girish
Yes.
Prabhuji, you can share your screen.
Yes, yes, yes. I'm reclaiming host. I'm doing
Okay.
Yes, yes. Thank you very much. Wonderful to have all of you. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita ki jai. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami ki jai. So let us do our Dhruva Maharaja prayers. Let me share my screen. Yeah. Thank you so much, Laitmam Prabhu. Yesterday you shared and I updated. So I will share this after the call in the group. So this is the verse, last verse. So Prabhu, what's the idea, Prabhu? Can we learn this one also?
Yeah, shall we learn this?
But actually, మనం నిన్న ఇది ప్రాక్టీస్ చేసినాం కదా ప్రభు. అంటే నిన్న ప్రాక్టీస్ చేసిన తర్వాత సంయుక్త మాత recited all the.
So we'll go along with the Gaura. No, what is Ramaredi Prabhu, or shall we start the new one? What is your say, Prabhu?
So Prabhu, I mean, after this 17 verse, your idea is to go with this verse only?
Yeah, after all completing prayers by everyone, then we'll go.
Acha.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Because that doesn't come under this flow. That is a different sloka altogether, Prabhu.
Okay, okay, okay.
Prayers
Then,
is only from 6 to 17. That's it.
Okay. Okay. Then today, I'm not sure. I mean, Ramaredi Prabhu, would you like to recite all the prayers?
Sure, Prabhu. I'll try, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Definitely. Yes. Thank you so much. Yeah. Please go ahead. Yeah.
Dhruva Maharaj prayers. Hare Krishna. Dhruva Vacha. Yontah pravisya mama vacha mimam prasuptam sanjeevayatya kila shakti dharasvadamna anyam cha hasta charana shravana tvagadin pranan namo bhagavate purushaya tubhyam ekasvameva bhagavan idamatma shaktya मायाख्ययोर गुणया महदाद्य शेषम सृष्ट्वानुविश्य पुरुषस्तदसद्गुणेषु नानेव दारुषु विभावसुवद्विभासि त्वद्दत्तया वयुन एदमचष्ट विश्वं सुप्तप्रबुद्ध इव नाथ भवत्प्रपन्ना तस्यापवर्ग्य शरणं तव पादमूलं विस्मर्यते कृतविधा कथमार्थबन्धो नूनं विमुष्टमतयास्तव मायया ते ये त्वां भवाप्यय विमोक्षणमन्यहेतो अर्चन्ति कल्पकतरुं कुनपोपभोग्यम् इच्छन्ति यत्स्पर्शजं निरएपि नृणाम् या निर्वृतिस्तनुभृतां तव पादपद्मा ध्यानाद्भवज्जनकथा श्रवणेन वा स्यात् सा ब्रह्मणि स्वामहिमन्यपि नाथमाभूत् किं त्वन्तकासि ललितात् पततां विमानात् भक्तिं मुहुः प्रवहतां त्वयि मे प्रसङ्गो भूयादनन्तमहताम् अमलाशयानां येनाञ्जनसोल्बनमुरुव्यसनं भवाब्धिं नेसि भवद्गुणकथामृतपानमत्ताः तेन स्मरन्त्यतितरां प्रियमीशमत्यां ये चान्वदस्सुतसुहृद्गृहवित्तदारा ये त्वाब्जनाभ भवदीयपदारविन्दा सौगन्ध्यलुब्धहृदयेषु कृतप्रसङ्गा तीर्यन्नागद्विजसरिसृपदेव दैत्या मर्त्यादिभिः परिचितां सदसद्विशेषम् रूपं स्तविष्टम् अजते महदाध्यनेकम् नातः परं परमवेद्मि न यत्र वादा कल्पान्त एतदखिलं जठरेण गृह्णान् सेते पुमान् स्वदृगनन्तः सकस्तदङ्के यन्नाभिसिन्धुरुह काञ्चन लोकपद्मा गर्भेद्युमान् भगवते प्रणतोऽस्मि तस्मै त्वं नित्यमुक्तपरिशुद्ध विबुद्ध आत्मा कूटस्थ आदिपुरुषो भगवांस्त्रदीशः यद्बुद्ध्यवस्थितिम् अखण्डितया स्वदृष्ट्या द्रष्टा स्थितौ अधिमको व्यतिरिक्त आस्ते यस्मिन् विरुद्धगतयो ह्यनिशं पतन्ति विद्यादयो विविधशक्तय आनुपूर्व्यात् तद्ब्रह्म विश्वभवमेकमनन्तमाध्यम् आनन्दमात्रमविकारमहं प्रपद्ये सत्याशिषो हि भगवांस्तव पादपद्मम् आशिस्तथानुभजता पुरुषार्धमूर्ते अप्येवमर्य भगवन् परिपाति दीनान् वाश्रेव वत्सकमनुग्रह कातरोऽस्मान् हरे कृष्ण प्रभु थैंक यू
Hari Bol Prabhuji, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Ram Reddy Prabhu ki jai ho. Wonderful, bro. Very happy to, both of you, Mata and you, so wonderfully practiced. And, this is the beauty, the recitation gives a lot of happiness and, auspiciousness. They are the prayers from Dhruva Maharaj. Yeah, anybody likes to do, Mata is? All these prayers. So the same tune. Same meter. Let us spend another 10 minutes. So please. We have 9 till 9 o'clock time.
Anyone else, or shall I do it, Prabhuji, once?
Yeah,
I'll try if Matajis are not doing. Can I try, Prabhuji?
Go ahead, Prabhu. Go ahead, please.
Dhruva Vacha. Yonta pravisya mama vachamimam pratsuptam sanjivate akhila shaktidhare swadhamna anyascha hastacharana shravanatavadin pranan namo bhagavate purishaya tumyam एकस्त्वमेव भगवान् इदमात्मशक्त्या माया कयोर्गुणया महातादिशेषं श्रित्वानु विश्व तद् असद्गुणेषु नानेवदारुषु विभावसु विभासि नानेवदारुषु विभावसुवद् विभासि त्वद्धत्तयावनुये ददक्षष्ट विश्वं सुप्तप्रबुद्ध इव नाथ भवत्प्रपन्ना तस्यापवर्गशरणं तव पादमूलं विस्मर्तकृताविद कथम् अर्थबन्धो नूनं विमुष्टमत्यस्तव मायया ते एत्वं भवाप्ययाय विमोक्षणम् अन्यहेतो अर्चन्ति कल्पतरुं कुनपोपभोग्यम् इच्छन्ति यत् स्पर्शजं निर्णयेऽपि निर्नाम् या निवृत्तस्तनुभृतं तव पादपद्मा ध्यानात् भवजनकथा श्रवणेन वा सा ब्रह्मणि स्वामयिमा अपि नातमाभूत् किं पततां विमानात् किं त्वन्तकाशिलुलिता पततं विमानात् भक्तिमुः प्रवतं त्वयि मे प्रसंगो भूयाद अनन्तं हतम् अमलाशयानाम् एनाञ्जसोल्बलम् ऊर्वव्यासनं भवाधीं नेष्या भवद्गुणकथामृतपानमत्ता तेना स्मरन्ति अतितरं प्रियम् ईशमार्त्यं ये चान्वहदा सुतसुहृद्गृहवित्तधारा एत्वा भजना भवदीयपराविन्दा सौगन्ध्यलुब्ध हृदयेषु कृतप्रसङ्गा तिर्यान्नागद्विज सरीश देवदात्या
Oh,
मार्त्या
it's like this one. Tiryannagadvijasari Shripadeva Daitya.
तिर्यन्नगद्विज श्रीप्रश देवदैत्या मार्त्यादिभिः परिचितं सदसद्विशेषं रूपं स्थावितं दूतं सा विशिष्टम् अजाते महादादिनेकं नाता परं परमवेदिन यत्र वाधा यत्र वाधा చేంజ్ చేస్తారా బ్రదర్?
చేశాను 14.
Yeah. कल्पन्ते तादखिलं जठरेण गृणान् शेते पुमां स्वदृग अनन्तसकस्तदन्के यन्नाभिसिन्धुरुह काञ्चनलोकपद्मा गर्भे धुमान् भगवते प्रणतोऽस्मि तस्मै त्वं नित्यमुक्तपरिशुद्धया विबुद्धात्मा कूटस्थः आदिपुरुषो भगवान् स्त्री आदिशा यद्बुद्धया अवस्थितम् अखण्डितया स्वदृष्टा द्रष्टा स्थितौ आदिमखौ व्यतिरिक्त आसे यस्मिन् विरुद्धगतयो हि अनिसम्पतन्ति विद्यादयो विविधशक्तया अनुपूर्यात् तद्ब्रह्म विश्वभवम् एकम् अनन्ताढ्यम् आनन्दमात्रम् अविकरम् अहं प्रपद्ये सत्याशिषो हि भगवान् तव पादपद्मम् आशिस्तथानुभजता पुरुषार्थमूर्ते अपि एवम् आर्य भगवान् परिपाति दीनान् वाश्रेव वात्सकम् अनुग्रह कथा कातरोस्मान्. Sorry.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Why sorry, Prabhu? Very nice. Lot of improvement and so much practice there. It is visible now. Thank you so much, Prabhu. Very nice. So anybody or otherwise Laltman Prabhu, then we can wrap up with you. Yeah. Any other devotees want to do? Hare Krishna. Sandhya Mataji, Lavanya, Radhika.
I'll do it tomorrow, Prabhuji.
Okay, sure, Mataji. Radhika Mataji. You want to try?
I still need to practice, Prabhuji.
Sure. It's okay. No rush.
Yeah.
Lavanya, you want to do? Hare Krishna, Lavanya.
Prabhuji, she told she cannot do today because.
Okay.
Your kid has
Please listen how the Prabhu is reciting so that it is easy for us to practice. Prabhu, oka panjayana Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhu.
ఇది ఏంటంటే ఇది యూట్యూబ్ లో ఉంది కదా, నేను ఏం చేస్తా అంటే ఇది స్టాప్ చేసి మళ్ళీ కొత్తగా వీడియో క్రియేట్ చేస్తా. అది ఐ విల్ షేర్ ఇట్ టు డివోటీస్ సో దట్ దే కెన్ రిపీటెడ్లీ హియర్. ఓకే, జస్ట్ గివ్ మీ
ప్రభు వై ప్రభు.
అరే అంతా ఉంది ప్రభు, ఆన్లైన్ మంచి నీట్గా ఉంటుంది ప్రభు. ఒక్కడే నిమిషం. Can you ready? I mean, we have to learn it properly, Prabhu. Just with video.